everyone. Do y'all like my double teeth going on here? That looks creepy. Anyway, today I'm doing a Halloween look, obviously. Well, I mean, unless if you want to just sport this around town, I'm not stopping you. You can if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. Anyway, Halloween look. If any of you are Mortal Kombat fans, then y'all will probably recognize this set of fancy teeth. Actually, there are two sets of fancy teeth, but I'm a female, so obviously this one is Mileena. She's the one in the purple garb. She's the twin of Katana, I think. Anyway, y'all don't care. This is what I'm doing. I wish I had enough money to buy the costume and stuff so y'all could get the full effect of what she looks like. Anyway, she has usually this mask, this purple mask that goes around here, and at the end, whenever she defeats you, she pulls it down and reveals her nice set of chompers. So I decided that I would give myself the Mileena chompers because I don't have a mask or anything. Or y'all could just, if you want, have creepy mouth, and that could be a thing that y'all do. Yeah. Anyway, this is the look. It's Mileena, Halloween, all that good stuff. Oh, and for the eyes, she has purple eyeshadow. I decided to use my Lorac Pro palette. Y'all can use anything that has purple stuff, but I'm going to show you how to do it anyway. So, if you want to learn how to make Mileena's beautiful teeth, then keep on watching and I will show you just how to do it. You ready? You set? Then let's go! Alright, I start off by priming my eyes with my primer. I got the color khaki first, got a big old blending brush and put that into my crease. I did it slightly above my crease too, because I'm going to bring the color up a bit farther than I usually do. Now I'm getting the color Merlot with my shader brush, and as you can see, like I said, I am drawing the shape up higher than I normally put my eyeshadow. And then just fill that in with the same color. Then I went in with my blending brush and I blended that out really well. Blending is super important. Make sure that it looks flawless. With a angled shader, I got the color cream and put that on my brow bone. That is a good highlight, and it really makes everything look better when you add a highlighter there underneath your brow bone. And then the color brown, I put that above the Merlot color again, just to add a bit of a darker transition there between the two colors. And as always, blend after all that. I'm getting the color Merlot and putting that on the lower lash line, connecting it up to the top and blending that out. I'm getting my Kat Von D tattoo liner and I am flicking out a kind of exaggerated cat eye wing thing. Is that what you call it? I don't know, but that's what I did. Then I got the color brown. No, I'm sorry, that was the color espresso, and I put that into my crease. Just making it a bit darker. And then I got espresso and connected it there to the outer corner and dragged it in a bit. Then I got the color indigo, it's a black color, and put it there in the outer corner, meeting with the flick there. And then I put it in my crease, and then I dragged it down there on the lower lash line and connected it to the top. And then, of course, blend it out. I got a black liner and lined my waterline with that. So now let's get started on the actual teeth. I'm getting my Mehron Paradise paint stuff. You have to spritz water in it. Don't put too much, so I just get a water bottle, spritz it, and mix my brush in there. So I'm starting off by doing the shape of the mouth that I want. So as you can see, I'm drawing on the shape of a mouth. And then I'm repeating it on the other side. Take your time with this. You don't want to go too fast and end up messing it up. This is just here for guidance, so this part isn't 100% important. If you do mess up, you can just get a wet cloth and wipe it away. These come off with water, so it's really easy to correct a mistake if you make one. So there is the mouth shape that I want. Now I'm going in and making tooth shapes. You know, you just make the shape of teeth. I'm putting them there on the top, and then I'm putting a few on the bottom too. I'm just showing you, I'm not going to show you the process of me doing all of it because it would take way too long. But like I said, just draw some shape of some teeth there. And Mileena, I'm sure she doesn't have the prettiest teeth, so I'm making these kind of funky looking. And then, like I said, go there on the bottom, and I kind of like zigzag. Does that make sense? Like in the space between, I add the bottom teeth. So it's like top tooth, then the bottom tooth to the left, then top tooth and bottom tooth to the left, just like it's shown there. And just continue doing that throughout the rest of the half of the face. And now the part with your lip is a bit tricky, so I'm showing this part too. Whenever you do it, just make sure that it connects from the top lip to the bottom. Be careful, because once you get toward the inner part of the lip, it's kind of difficult. Just take your time and make sure that the top and bottom align correctly. If they don't, then you can go in with a Q-tip and kind of wipe away, or actually we're going in with black later, so you could just clean it up with the black. But see that, how it matches? That's how you gotta do it. And then I'm going in with black. By the way, I'm not using makeup brushes for this. I'm using paint brushes. I went to Michael's and I just got some of, I think they're $3 a piece, and just got some that were really precise looking. And I find that it's easier to use that than an actual makeup brush to do this detailed work. So I am outlining the teeth in black, and then we're going to end up coloring the gaps in later. So just carefully make sure you're real careful and outline the teeth that you did. And do this all over the entire mouth where all of your teeth are. And this is what it looked like when they were all done. And now I'm going in those gaps and I'm painting it black. And whenever you go into the lip, make sure you get the inner part as well. And because, you know, if you don't, you're going to have this gap there, and you'll be able to tell even more that that is your mouth and not Mileena's mouth. So just throughout the whole thing, just color it in like we're coloring a coloring book. This is where all of your preschool skills come into effect. And now I'm going in with the red paint, and I am kind of making it look like gums underneath each tooth. So just under each tooth, do a little curved, like a little U shape or something, you know, like I'm doing there. Just make a little hug each tooth in red. And it doesn't have to be 100% perfect, because we're going to go in and blend the very bottom out later. So just repeat that on every single tooth. And now I'm sure Mileena does not have the best hygiene, so I am getting yellow on my brush to kind of make her teeth yellowish, but I'm also dragging I'm starting off where the red starts and dragging it down so it can make it look kind of bloody. So it's kind of muddying up that red color that you already have there and dragging it downward. So it's all blending down together. The dampness from your brush will make that red on the gum that's supposed to be the gums really drag down real well. So that's what we do throughout the whole thing. And now I am getting the brush slightly damp, not too much, blotted out with a paper towel. And we are blending the gums, the red part, all together. So as you can see, we're smearing it all to create a nice thin-ish line going down underneath it. So you want all of that underneath to be red. Do the same there, up into the sides. And then of course on the top. And now what I'm doing, I'm getting a tiny bit of black on my brush, and I am smearing that out as well. I'm adding it to make it look kind of like a shadow is underneath the gums to make it look slightly more realistic. And we are going to want to blend that out, like just keep going back and forth until it looks nice and blended so it can have that kind of shadowy effect. You can see that it's starting to get that shadowy effect there. It's starting to look a little more realistic, if it can be called that. So just repeat that all over the entire mouth. And now here up on the side, I am kind of, whenever I'm doing this blending thing, I'm extending it outward and giving it kind of a creepy little smile-ish look there, if that makes sense. See what I'm doing right now? I'm just making it more pointy there at the corner to make it look more evil. You know, she's not a very nice person. And I mean, even if you're not doing this for the Mileena look and just want it for the tooth look, I'm sure anybody with teeth like this they're not looking for a nice happy time holding hands and that. They want to eat your face. And once again, blending some more to make it have a soft look to it. Make it look more like shadow. And if you make a mistake, you can just wipe it away, just like I did there. It's all good. And more blending. It's all about the blending, guys. And that is it. Your mouth is finished. Yuck. Isn't that beautiful? Now, I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. I hope y'all got some use out of it. And if any of y'all are using this for Halloween, show me on Instagram. My name is GlamorZen, just like it is here. Tag me, let me know, and that will be exciting. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please thumbs up and leave me comments. And I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.